Hey everyone, TimaeuSS here. Welcome to another Princess Connect video. So this is going to be a quick guide for the upcoming event Ironclad Nightmare, and rejoice you non-JUN owners. Everyone will be pretty much getting a free copy of JUN, especially if you have been farming the JUN node. So I'm going to break it down into what the event was like on the JP server, as well as my experience I think on the CN server, and then my recommendation on the rewards and how many stamina you should be refreshing. So the event will be running on the let me double check the date to make sure I have the correct date. The event will run on the 18th of August, so about 3 days after this video. And in the event, it will be having the usual kind of the initial story mode, and then the hard nodes, and followed up by the very hard bosses that we'll be getting. I don't know if we'll be getting the skip ticket option for the hard bosses. If not, then it's the usual, 1 attempt per day, and then the rest goes to the hard bosses. But for the Ironclad Nightmare, it's a really good nightmare for free-to-play players or players that did not get JUN, because not only can you get a free copy of JUN, you also, for the players that do have her, will be able to kind of get her to 4-star and make your way to 5-star already. So the event is, I think, very good. So initially, the story is 10 or 15 nodes, I forgot, but for the hard nodes, you're gonna have 3 JUN nodes followed by 2 Yukari nodes in between. And what's changed for this? So this is on the CN server, but what's changed for the box rewards is that I believe last time we did not get the jewels, so this is the 5th reward pull. So it gets the infinite reset pull, and starting from this event again, we should be getting jewels as well as the vine amulets in that in those reward boxes, versus during the summer event I don't think we had the gems. I could be wrong because it's been a while, but if you look at the pool, you'll be getting 25 JUN shards from the 2nd box, and then the 40 jewels from the 4th box. So actually, because I think it's fine not to reset this time around, because the gems, I mean, you could reset the first one if you want, because everyone's kind of maxed out on Yukari already, and this 5 times 5, it is a lot less than the 25 times 5, right? So personally, I probably just skip box 1 if you really want to make a rush and go straight for 2, 3, and 4, and then the infinite box after that. So that is the change compared to the summer events. We'll be getting gems and divine amulets, and it does look like it's a lot. So a lot of questions you'll have is, what will the JUN shard count look like? So this is again going off of what the CN servers have estimated from the pool. You'll be getting 65. So if we go back, the 25 plus 40, that's 65, and then the one-time or the first-time clear reward gives you a net of 11, plus all the stories, all the dailies from the event to give you another 14, and then if you clear very hard boss every single day, I don't know how long our event is. Let me double check. So it should give you 1 JUN shard each day, and ours is running for so that's 13 plus about 18 days, so that's 18 shards instead of 20. And then the hard node gives about 44 to 101 depending on your luck. I think this is a bit higher because CN, when they have their events, there's always event node X2, so we might be looking a bit lower than that. But you can see from everything added up here, even if you just get kind of like the base level of the hard node drops, you will be getting a free JUN. So that's about 150 shards. More than that, I'd say at the end of the event, people will probably be getting 160, 180, pushing technically close to 200 if you include the daily hard nodes from JUN. So with that in mind, basically everyone will be getting a free JUN, and then if you get if you already have a JUN, it'll be 4-starred. JUN is fine at 4-star. You can also push JUN to 5-star. That's totally okay for clan battle as well. So I think last time in my video someone asked about that, so that's fine. And then if we look at the rest of the rewards, I think it's it's fine to still keep going, clearing the JUN node after you've obtained a copy, and then using the currency to pull on the infinity boxes. So my recommendation on how I would proceed is obviously clear the event story and then go clear the hard node, and then after the hard node I would go through all the boxes, and I would actually just do JUN shards, because if you didn't know that, we will also be getting our obviously the event overlaps with the clan battle and whatnot, and I don't know if we'll have a new map. So this is great in the sense that we will have a slight overlap in the normal node as well as the hard quest node, but there's at least no new maps opening during this event, because previous we had that and it was kind of rough. So I would say that I would refresh 6 times when the normal quest double drop rate is happening in the 5 days, because during N2 you're essentially spending 30 gems instead of the usual 60. So when the event is first launched, just refresh 3 times maximum, do the event, and then after the event is underway and you have that normal quest X2, I would just do 6 if you're low on gears. But personally for me, because I've been pre-farming, I'm pretty much done all my August clan battle preparations in terms of the gear, so I don't necessarily need to refresh 6 times. 6 times, however, is the maximum I would go. 3 times is also fine, but yeah, just keep in mind that the last few days of this event will, or not the last few days, but there are 5 days during this event where we have the normal X2 followed by the hard X2, so you might want to refresh just over 3. But yes, that's how I would go approaching this. And again, feel free to leave a comment if you have any suggestions or questions. I also have my Tomo banner review, the unit review, because I do have her on my CN account, as you can kind of see here, I believe. So back then I did have Tomo, and yeah, so I'll be posting my guide and my review of the unit. I don't think I built this unit. Now you can see I kept her at 3-star, which is kind of dangerous, but I'll talk more about it later on. So thanks for watching, and hopefully everyone will be, no one will be JUNless from this point on.